My name is Billie Lurk, though there aren't many people who remember. For years, I stayed hidden, captain of a ship called the Dreadful Whale. I was a smuggler, fence, and maybe traitor, depending on who you ask. Our names are always overshadowed by the words whispered after them. If you hide from the world long enough, eventually nobody remembers you. Then you're alone, living with your choices. But I could never forget the man who pulled me up from nothing. Daud, the Knife of Dunwall. A name called out by the desperate or the dying. The assassin who ended one empress and saved another. Shame burns inside you for a long time. When I betrayed Daud, he let me live. I left Dunwall and my own name behind. For years, I wondered if I was worth forgiving. For years, I laughed at myself for even wanting a killer's forgiveness. Sometimes mercy cuts deeper than any knife. Now I know that forgiving is something you do for yourself as much as for the people who hurt you. I know Daud is in Karnaca, and I'm going to find him. Every night for weeks, the same terrifying dream. A street fight, my arm dead and lying in the gutter, my eye gouged out by a Grand Guard sword. But when I wake up, they still hurt for hours. Gives me the creeps. This always brought me a little comfort. You stole this for me, didn't you, Deirdre? Now it's all I have left of you. Another relic from the old days. Still holds an edge, at least. That boxing club in the Albarca Baths is my last lead. Daud has to be there. So, Her Imperial Highness is back on the throne. If she knew what I was doing now, she'd probably try me for treason. I've been searching for months. I know you're here, Daud. Somewhere. This station hasn't been used for years. Hiding the Dreadful Whale wasn't easy, but it's safe so far. What can you tell me today, my little gutter friends?
The friend listens. The friend hears us. One of us. One of us. But ugly and big. Still friend. She fed us in mean times. Tossed us grains and crumbs. Loud voices came. Metal flashed. More blood and floods on the floor. Our first feast. Wrap her up.
All right. The old Albarca Baths shouldn't be far.
says to find out what the by the Albarca.
Yeah, I know what they're doing. That place reeks of black magic. You see the people who went in there? Go after them and they'll curse your cod with pus blisters, if you're lucky.
Ah, you and your superstitions. Don't believe all that hocus-pocus crap. A gang's a gang. You should worry more about a knife in the back than some curse.
If you say...
Hey, who is... looking for a fight? You aren't going anywhere. It's you and me now.
Could be a gimmick. But if they really do use magic, then I need to check it out.
Old Duff's hawking the new bone shard tonight.
How many days until the next red moon? Let's see.
Outsider's eyes. Daud. They're making him fight? I have to get him out of there.
You don't look so tough. Look at you! Trapped like a hound in the pits. Here, come with me!
Want to die? Enjoy your very last minutes.
Kill her!
Time to crash! I'll grow your skull into a very fine powder and drink it with me. I want you to bleed. I'll fill my pillow with your hair.
You don't see.
You should have stayed in your barn, little wolf. I'll tear you into pieces. Oh dear, she's a llama. Let's make her bleed. Smell her blood. Let's finish her. Come on. Daud is calling for her. Send her back.
This thing must be keeping Daud's power suppressed. If I turned it off, nothing could stop him. This place really pulls in coin.
These beauties ready for my fighting ring?
Soon. I don't know how to spar you.
What's all this racket? Watch out! Intruder!
Okay, now I'm...
Daud's never lost a fight. I once knew a kid who said his bone charm would make bullets bounce off his skin. He shot himself in the stomach and died a day later.
Another 20 bottles, she said. Is someone there? I can't stand the likes of you.
Daud!
Lurk, there's nobody left. You did well here. I knew you'd seek me out one day.
You were hard to find. How did you end up here?
So let's talk somewhere else. The Eyeless have more secrets than you know.
I've got a ship. Or what's left of it. The Dreadful Whale. It's docked below the Akantila repair station. Daud,
Say whatever you want to say, Billy. That you're here now is enough. I need your help.
Like old times?
Those days are gone. This is something bigger. One last job.
I can do it. Who's the mark?
The one responsible for it all. The cults. The black magic. This mark on my hand. We're gonna kill the black-eyed bastard himself.
What? You want to kill the outsider? You want to kill God? I finally find him, and the old man's got me jumping right back into this occult shit. Daud can explain himself back on the Dreadful Whale.
Stand a chance. Show you. Good job, boys. Whiskey's on me tonight.
I wonder who that was.
Where do you think you're going? You little shit! You aren't going anywhere!
my signal!
I've heard a few things about the Eyeless. Some of it strange. None of it good.
Let's see.
Come back here! No use running. Oh, go ahead. He won't go far!
I've got just the thing for you.
When I first caught sight of Daud, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him, and he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right. The same dream. My arm hacked away, my eye hollow and burning. It still aches. Let's hope it's not some kind of omen.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billie Lurk. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you wanted to forget.
I know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from
What
me.
in the void?
But you don't want my mark, do you, Billie? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll like them.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm! And my face! Is it because of the dreams? Or Daud?
What happened to you? The outsider did this. What did he say?
I've had bad dreams for a while now, and he was never there. But I feel good. Strong. Like all those years ago when we ran together. He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some cryptic shit, and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful. The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
I didn't have much choice.
Neither do I. My connection to the void is fading. We've got to act soon, before it takes me forever.
You found a way to do it. To kill the outsider. How?
I spent years looking for an answer. I searched the Isles, tracked down a dozen crazy cults. But there's more to the Eyeless. They've got a relic. The knife that made the outsider. Thousands of years ago. It's here. In Karnaca.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless, and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart. Those low-ranking thugs at the boxing club talked about getting inked in the Red Camellia in the Upper Syria district.
I'll go there and see what I can find. Try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy. Thank you.
Hagfish again. Oh, now that's a relief. Don't know what I ate to deserve that.
Who's there?
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
I won't let you get away so easily. She's dead.
A ritual killing bound in spirit to the moon. I pray
plagued spirit. The Eyeless's favorite drink, I guess. They even have their own saloon. That smell. What are they mixing these inks with? Sean Yun, the singer, and a city administrator, Ivan Jacoby. These are high-profile people. There's a third leader mentioned, but no name. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
Oh, geez, I can't even understand what's I don't want to die.
Must be a way inside.
Kneel down to your better.
Gods!
Strike at me then.
Think you're clever, huh?
Yeah, just the thing.
She won't go far.
Hold still. Come on.
How did you do that?
I'll kill you for this.
I have her in sight.
Wait for an open.
Oh, shit.
Ha! I'm not impressed. Bad move.
Run while you still can, by the book. Ah!
May I help you with something?
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club. Are you a member?
Forget it. I changed my mind. If it's an eyeless club, he won't let me in unless I have their tattoo.
I think I heard something.
There's a flower shop. Way's apartment must be above it. A secret knock? Really?
You've been warned. I'm going to...
I'm exhausted, and it's just been one gala after another, and the season's just getting started.
Let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the public. Damn! Shit! Run back here! You won't get away! What's going on here? You're not supposed to be here!
Never seen a safe like that before. But I cracked.
Bad move! I'll kill you for that!
I can play one of Shan Yun's songs with this. I just need to find one. The key to his safe is a song. That's different. Not this one. Sean Young. Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing. That's not why I'm here. The Void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Daud to know it's not a place you forget. That's not right. Only Shan Yun's voice can open this thing.
Understand. I'm going to call for help if you don't go.
Guards! Someone!
What's going on?
Expensive hobby.
Whatever.
I'm not in the mood. Let's see. What was it?
Oh, shit!
You're sep-
I don't want to go. Bad move!
Whatever you need, I can't help you.
This isn't it.
In the months of darkness, seasons destroy. A ritual killing bout is spirit to the
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
For that. What the?
Make sure that trapdoor stays closed. I don't want to fall through in the middle of my speech. You... No! Oh, damn it! This head of yours is worth... going anywhere! You ready? You deserve death for what you've done! You... You'll kill you for that! I promise! Your eye! Where did you sneak? No! You'll pay for his death!
Protect your captain!
You'll suffer for that! I promise! I'll reunite you with you!
Tell the outsider. I'm coming for him. That must be the knife. Daud was right. Ugh. These people are sick. It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my luck. Looks like I need to find that second key. A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Daud. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank. The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Daud. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me.